Hello, this is Uncle Fuzzy of Uncle Fuzzy's Amateur Luthier. Yes, I know I screwed it up shop. And today I'm just going to talk about the guitars I'm going to need to work on, and I am sorry for the huge delay of putting anything out. Not that anybody's watching my channel anyway. So, we're going to talk about the various ones, my opinion, how I actually looked at some of them, my opinion again of what kind of guitars and or basses they are. Then I'll show you the last two guitars that I'm actually going to work on today. So, let's get started. First one I really need to work on, this belongs to a friend of mine. Well, actually he gave it to me. I'm actually hoping to give it back to him. This thing's got some electronic issues, it's got some screws missing, this is loose, obviously needs new strings, it needs all kinds of fresh dressing. As you see, I think this thing, he might have dropped it. This eventually broke off, and then ta-da! It needs new tuners. So, this is a Sawtooth. Michelangelo Badio is with Sawtooth now, but evidently they made some very low-end stuff. Bought this from Pawn Shop for 40 bucks. I now know why it was worth 40 bucks. This guitar is a complete and utter piece of crap. You have to turn the amplifier all the way up just to hear it. So I'm sure it needs pickups changed. You cannot avoid fret buzz on this in any way, shape, or form. I'm even questioning if this neck can even be fixed. And if this thing can be fixed, I plan on donating it to a school. Hopefully it will work a lot better. This is an Ibanez Soundgarden 6-string bass. You see it's got little love marks on it. And I bought it this way. I don't know what it is, but every time I find these beat up old Ibanez 6-string basses, I buy them. This is my favorite bass. Unfortunately, it has fallen twice. And now, the camera is not going to be able to pick it up, but right in here there's a crack. And it goes to, okay, it's all the way down here. I do not know how to fix this yet. This is where I go to an actual professional luthier, and he'll tell me how to fix it. Or even if I can fix it, I might have to have him do it. So, yeah, this is fun. This is a Dean's Razorback V. It's just the husk. Yeah, I got the Floyd Rose for it. Got the strings, obviously. I got all the pots. I'm sure there's some kind of a circuity thing I need for the tone. And got to get the pickups. I gotta admit, this is the one guitar I can't wait to start working on, but I ain't got all the stuff for it, so yeah, we'll do this eventually. This is a Douglas 7-string, and outside that Sawtooth I was talking about, this thing's a huge piece of crap. The neck is not comfortable. These fret locks nuts, they just keep spinning. They don't even try. The Floyd Rose sucks, but I think I can salvage it. Sounds like crap, plays like crap, won't hold a tune, and I'm hoping maybe if I could just get a another neck, maybe I can make this thing work. Will I keep it? I don't know. This is a Fender Squire. I do realize it's one of those basses that you get in a kit for beginners, but I really like this bass. Again, I paid 40 bucks for it. I've already done some work to it. And the only thing that's really left, I think this volume pot has got a problem because I had to really mess with it before it actually comes in the way it's supposed to do and use it normally. So I'm going to see if I can fix it and or replace it. This is one of my favorite guitars. It's BC Rich. I know some of these guitars I'm showing you are probably mid-range, but that's what I can afford. The only thing really wrong with this, for some reason, when the volume pots decided just to completely fall out. So it needs a new tone pot. So that's all this really needs. When I was playing at my church, this is the one I used. This was a fretless conversion. I didn't do it. And this thing is really good, except for it has one little flaw. I don't know how well you can see it. The bridge is not on right. It should be about right here. I'm probably over exaggerating, but it's not centered. This I am not going to fix. This is going to go to an actual luthier that's going to fix it for me, because I am not drilling holes into a guitar. I got this because this has actually got electronics in it, and I couldn't beat the price, and let's face it, it just looks cool. There's not really much wrong with this guitar, other than the action could be a little bit better to where I like it. This is one I'm going to try to work on today, but I'm sure it's going to fail. Because I'm going to try to fix it with this Teflon tape. Try to see if I'm able to put it underneath the bridge here, maybe at the top of the string, over a couple of them, and see if I can tweak the neck to where it will actually be closer and won't fret buzz. This is a Mitchell. This thing, the action's way too far away from it. I did get it a little bit closer, but again, with the miracles of hopefully Teflon tape, I can make this thing playable for me. It's not a bad sounding guitar, it's a happier sounding guitar. The Dean's ones is kind of a darker sounding one. So I thought it was worth keeping. And this is not active, this is a complete acoustic guitar, no electronics. So yeah, we're going to see what we can do with it. So now we're just going to loosen all the strings, use the Teflon, see if we can bring the strings up, maybe this part of the bridge, tweak the truss rod cover, and just take it from there. Like I said, I really think this is going to be a huge fail. If that fails on this, I'm not even going to try the other guitar. So. And it's not as bad as this one. This is why I'm starting with this one first. So, oop, wrong way. Yeah. Okay, those two I'll show. Yeah. That one to do this the easy way. Okay. I'm gonna have to loosen those strings up a little bit more. So if I can lift. No, I can't. I had to take all these out, which I really didn't want to do, but hey, life sucks. And then your kids end up being jerks. And guess what? That is in there. Yeah, I don't think that's coming out. Huh. Well, that might cause a small problem. And if it doesn't, I've done all this for no reason. Although it looks like it's moving. And just the plastic part. But it ain't coming out. Okay. So, what I'm going to do real quick, I might show you the first one. I'm going to clean these two up because that's just a horrible buying job. And I know I can do better than that. And, yeah. So, if I can get it out. Okay. So I'm just going to cut it right here. And put this back in. Well, that might make a slight difference. There you go. Now, some of you might have wondered what I was doing while I had the camera off and you were away. Well, I'm not going to tell you. That's none of your business, and I expect you to respect me. But what we're going to do now is we're going to take some Teflon, if I can get a hold of it. It's being a dick. There we go. Oh, I said one of those bad word things. Adventures. X-Acto knife. Watch me cut myself. And stop biting me. Why does everything fight me? Okay. Now, we're going to take it and have a big problem because I'm going to try to roll it up. Or should I? I'll fold it in half. Whatever's left over there, maybe I can take the X-Acto knife and cut it loose. Or not cut it loose. Shape it down to what. Oh, that was not nice. And once again, guess what it's doing? Fighting me. Ha! Tell me. Why did you do that? I fail to understand why you did that. Oh, there it is. Okay. See what you're doing, stop that.
No.
Yeah. Stop or you're going to go blind.
I'm not touching myself.
This is the moment I like to call myself, I'm having an idiot problem. Which means I gotta back the string up again because, again, idiot problem. Okay. Alright. And of course, my Teflon came off. Of course. Alright. I have a strange feeling this is not going to work. Well, maybe if I go the right way. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Yeah, that's good enough for now. And now, we're going to do the same thing to the high E string. Except for I'm going to do more than one fold. And this is how you cut yourself because you don't have your X-Acto knife tightened. We're going to fold. And then we're going to fold. Oops. I just stretched it out, so I'm going to fold it again. Now, because I'm going to try not to have idiot problems, did I do what I did? Yes, I just did what I thought I did. So much for the idiot problems. And put this back on. Press it down a little bit. There we go. All right. And I lost my damn Teflon. Is that a bad word thing again?
I don't know.
And I'm going to have to make another one because that's just too big now. Too folded up. Fold. And those of you, I am not using the sharp side of this, so just chill. All right. Well, I got it all tuned up, and we're now going to see if I raised any of these strings up, or I just wasted my time. Well, let's check it out and see if it worked. And, well, the verdict is in. It didn't. It didn't work at all. I wasted my time. This is not going to work. I should not have done it. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Well, it didn't work, and this is my first failure. Probably won't be my last, but I know nobody's watching this, so if you would like to, please give a like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you know further videos I'll be putting out. And yes, I know I just stammered right there. And if you like, leave a comment. All I ask is you be respectful like me, like you, and see you next video.